liberated, we went back to our town. It was nothing. We found a little shed. We lived there for a while. And I went to school already. I had to go to school. And then we found out that the Russians are making us for Russian citizens, and we will never be able to get out of there. So everybody, we were lucky because my sister-in-law was born in Poland, so she was a Polish citizen. So she went to the township and she said, can you give me some documents so my husband and my sister-in-law could leave? At that time, we had already a little baby. My sister-in-law came out from the partisans pregnant. So she had a child, a little girl, you know. My brother wanted my mother's name, and we already were 4 people. She was a very, very big businesswoman. She probably bribed some of the people there, and we got permission to leave. We left our little town with Lida, and we started to travel, you know, to look for a place where to be. We finally wound up in Italy. When we came to Italy, the Jewish Family Service placed us in some place, you know. And we were there waiting almost 4 years to get a visa to come to the United States. So in 1948, we came to the United States. And when we came here, we had a lot of relatives, but none of the relatives wanted to help us. They were all very wealthy. We had a poor aunt. She lived in South Philadelphia. She was a dressmaker. She took us in, all 4 of us, kept us for 6 weeks until my brother got a little job and we got a little apartment and we were on our own. I as a child didn't want to go anymore to school because I had to help them out. So I went to work in a factory. The factory was clothing and things like that, and it was really nice, you know. We stayed there in that little place for a little while, and we started to get more Americanized. And we bought a little house, and after that, you know, the baby was already big, went to school and everything. And that was our life until 1953. We bought a little house already. And in 53, we had quite a few survivors, girls, some boys, all our age. And we said, oh, let's make a little party. The guy was in Korea, and he had lost all his family. So I said, let's make him welcome. He came back alive. And they made a little party, and that's where I met my husband in 1953. We got married in 54. And we had a wonderful, wonderful life. We just celebrated 60 years of marriage. And that is my life story in abbreviation. Very abbreviation.